So I'm going to demonstrate how to do the hair. This is what we would call Heidi plait. So it's basically centre parting, 2 bunches, plait them, wrap them round and pin them like we do for the bottom of the show hair. So we take a centre parting first of all, using either a tailcoat or sometimes I just use like a hairpin. You may have to play around with how high you need it and how far in, and it depends on the length of the hair as well. If they don't have much hair, you're going to want the bobbles closer together. If they've got a lot of hair, you can afford to go out a little bit as well. So we'll try it here. Sometimes it's good to do this wet. Now let's discuss bobbles. When I say hair coloured bobbles, I mean hair coloured bobbles. I don't mean pink or purple or blue or any fluffy things or anything like that. We need hair coloured. Now, you can get the blonde ones, you can get the black ones, you could get brown ones. The stronger ones, this thickness, are better. This one is one of mine today, so we're just going to use this because I've literally just grabbed Layla as she's come in to do a lesson. So I'm going to show you the reason why we use hair coloured bobbles as well. And if you use these ones here, they're stronger. If you use clear elastics here and they snap, then the whole thing's messed up. So if you are going to use clear ones at this point, you need at least 2 or 3. So that if one snaps, you've still got some security there. And then I'm going to do the next one with a random coloured bobble, which people still turn up with to exams or shows, even though I say hair coloured bobbles. Nice and tight, so bunches are just sitting at the sides there. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to plait these, and then we're going to use clear bobbles. So the clear elastic bobbles, okay, we're going to use a few of those. You can use these smaller ones, or you can get some which are a little bit better, and they're just a bit bigger and thicker. Oops, a daisy. So they're a bit, I personally prefer these ones. I think they've just got a little bit more strength to them. So we're just going to very quickly plait. And if you can plait it as tight as possible, that's even better, because the tighter the plait, the easier it is. If you've got loose hair on the plait, it makes the overall thing a lot looser as well. Now I know some kids have got really thick hair. This is why maybe it might be an idea to wet the hair to get it nice and tight so it holds it. So you want to try and plait as far down as possible, because if you leave a gap and put the bobble in here, you've got hair that you need to then do something with. So at least 2 or 3 times round. And then you want another bobble on there as well. If they're really thin bobbles, I would just put another one on. You can never have too many clear plastic bobbles. If you struggle to get them out, there's an amazing tool. It's like a little hook that you can get. I got mine on Temu. They're about, I don't know, 20p or 50p. And they just literally slide. It's like a little hook, and you hook it down and it just cuts the elastic. There we go. So that is one plait done. So another tip as well for exam hair or show hair, not have really, really clean hair, because it just means it just gels and it sticks that bit better as well. So you've got your 2 plaits either side with your centre part in. It's a bit squiffy, that centre part in at the bottom, but this is just gives you an idea. So what you want is a combination of bun pins, which these are. So they're the open-ended ones. This is what you need for your buns, and you can use them for this as well. And we'll probably use a few of the, what we call the Kirby grips. Or some people call these bobby pins, I think, as well. So we're going to use a combination of those. You're going to take one and wrap it underneath. This is like your show hair, and it comes round, okay? And you want to slide your pins in there. You could use like the Kirby grip on this section to grip that down like that. Okay, so that one's in there. Then this one, you want to go the opposite way. So can you see how I can now see that hair? So now what I'm, that colour bobble. So what I'd have to do then is like move it around. It just makes it easier. So this one comes round and then it would tuck underneath. This is why you don't want all those long straggly bits, because the less you have, the better. So that goes under there like so. Her hair's so slippy. Okay, you're going to grip that underneath. And you're just going to use as many of these pins as you need. And then what will happen is it'll slide together, okay? What we don't want to see is these tufts, so they need to be stuck in and glued, okay? And I'm sure all your dancers will sit as beautifully still as Layla for you guys. If not, just threaten them with the fact that Miss Helen will do their hair. Or Miss Rachel, now she pulls when you're doing French plaits. Right, so we've got a gap here. So what you need to do with that gap, you just need to move the hair together. Yeah, so don't be afraid to just move it where you need it to be. Yeah, you could grip those together as well, and then sometimes working opposite the hair as well. So that one's not working for me at the moment because it's sticking out the other side. So down, pull it, and then do it that way. So it's working against the hair. Okay, so head up, darling. There we go. So that's how it would be. So that's like your cross plaits for your show hair. And then on exam day or in the show, whatever, you might be asked to put a bow. We just put the bow in the center of the thing. So just stand up now, Layla, please. That's it, turn around so we can see the front. So it would look like that at the front, over the top, and then that. And it's just a slightly different hairstyle. I think I'm a bit wonky at the moment, and I can see that. So that just needs to be moved around a little bit. Yeah. So it just needs, just have to play around with it. We could probably do with bringing Layla's maybe in a little bit more, so they're not as far out. Yeah. So I would probably move hers in a little bit more, but that's how that is.